Hi everyone, it's Sunday. I don't know why I start out every live telling you guys what day it is like you don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know why. It's just a way to start. I'm going to share myself out just a smidge. Just a smidge as I said the other day. Okay. So, did everybody watch Nicole? Oh my gosh, was that cake not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your entire life? I absolutely loved that. I was like, wow, that is brilliant. Brilliant. Loved it. So, yellow. I like a challenge and I don't have anything against yellow. I like yellow. Um I don't think it's a go-to for me, and it's funny. So this has been fun, and I came up with something. You know, you go through your stuff and you look at what you got, and I definitely have some yellow things that I absolutely love, and I've incorporated them into this project. So let's get her started. Hi, Debbie. Hi, thanks for coming on. Um, my name's Michele. My Shell Belle Creations, Shell Belle's Creative Club, and Paper Pack. That's a monthly subscription. Let's see. If you are interested in that, you can do hashtag Paper Pack in the comments. Thanks, Nicole. And you will get a message with a link from me. I hope that you're watching through the Crafty Bunch because that's what helps all of us creatives out when you do that. Hi, Anne. All day today until the event is over, all you have to do is refresh. You don't have to go find the creators as long as you're watching in the Crafty Bunch. Hi, Jeannie. And after me, Anne's Create and Share is up. She always does some amazing things. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Linda. And let's see. I believe that's it. That's everything. I would love it if you guys would go to my page and sign up for my Telegram. I'm trying to grow that because I do say every time I'm going live on my Telegram channel, and I would love it if you would join. I think I've got like 10 people on there or something. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. So, okay. I finished this. I did it on Thursday. I don't know why it does that. Give me back some light. This little journal, and this was a challenge in Shell Belle's Creative Club where I was supposed to only use things that were in arm's reach, and I had all of these pieces of cardboard. And so I made this journal, and I loved it. I loved it so much that I decided I'm going to do another one of these in yellow. I do have some yellow quilt pieces and some doilies that are yellow and stuff like that. So I think that this size of journal is just super fun. And as you can see, I have this sucker chock full of stuff. So let's make another one, huh? All right, I'm going to point this down, switch it around. There we go. Move my big drink, my lemon water out of the way here. And then I'm going to go like that, and hopefully it works, and it looks like it did. I looked for something yellow to wear. I have this one yellow kimono thing, and I wore it last week, and it's still dirty. Hey, Sarah. Hey, girl. Thanks for hopping on. Sarah, you and Callie need to know that I have not forgotten you, okay? Your stuff is coming, I promise. So I have this fabric. This is a Tim Holtz fabric. It's called Old Wallpaper. I'm new to Tim Holtz fabrics, and apparently there is a collection that is released every so often in different colors. So I thought, well, I love this. I think did I say it's called Old Wallpaper? I believe it's called Old Wallpaper in the yellow. There's several. So I also have this fabric, and I really wish I would have done the outside in this, because this color right here is such a deep rust color that I'm not sure that I like it for the inside. And these two here would have been perfect if I would have done this on the outside and this on the inside. So that's why the inside isn't done. I'm still not quite sure what I'm going to do. I don't necessarily like this either, but I will figure out what I'm going to do, and we'll do the cover. I did go ahead and gather up a bunch of paper. Nicole, is it not the most gorgeous fabric? I freaking love it. I must have put the whole thing up, but I'm taking this quilting class in the fall, and I'm like, I really want to use a lot of this. A lot of this. Which it is so freaking expensive. Hey, Daryl. You know, okay. I am going to get some things out that I was thinking of. You guys don't want me to do this, do you? But you know what? When you have a full hour, you feel like maybe you can fiddle fart a little bit. I'm definitely a fiddle farter. So I don't feel like I really have a coordinating plaid. I've got for his, I don't know, collections, I have got the neutral fat quarters, and which it looks like this. This is how they come. And I have got green, and I've got orange, and I've got pink. Got a little bit of teal, which teal, because the leaves, teal might be really good with it. But this right here isn't bad with it either, I don't think. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I will definitely figure it out, because I love the fabric so much. But now that I've said teal, I gotta look. I don't have this on a hanger yet. And you guys have all seen the photo strip. So you look at that. That might have to be it, huh? That's gorgeous with it. Let me move that aside. Hi! Oh, yay, Tony. Yeah, if you come across any people in here in the comments that you don't follow, just click that blue follow button with them. And if you're not a member of the Crafty Bunch, be sure you join, because there are events like this almost daily, like seriously, like 5 days a week. I am definitely a fiddle farter, Debbie. Definitely a fiddle farter, and if you like to see that, you've come to the right place. I think that this is the winner, you guys. I mean, that just goes so well. Yes. Oh gosh, you know what, Cheryl? I don't think I have that. Go into my page and do Telegram. I have a few of those set up, but I forgot which ones I have. I know I have #PaperPack set up, but I do have a Telegram that I notify every time I go live. Okay, so my process with creating a journal, the theme being yellow, I just went through and found papers that I thought would go with yellow. Now that we've got some teals in here, or the teal on the inside, I can add some teals. And I just cut them to size. Look at this paper. Isn't this cute? This is Graphic 45. Their fairy paper. Oh my gosh, yes, Jeannie. It is Tim Holtz, and it's his teal collection. Now, I have a local fabric store that sells it. Um, but I know that there are places online that sell it. Good. You're right at the right place. Yes, good, Tony. Okay, so after I gather these, I definitely am going to need to gather some more teals now. Um, Yellow and purple being contrasting colors, you can see I kind of went a route that had some plum colors. Now, these two papers, I really liked this side. This was a really deep plum, so I just took some white acrylic paint and my brayer and did this, and then did it over the top of the pattern because the pattern was a little bit too bright for me. And you can either use sandpaper, so I like to just make the paper fit what I'm doing if I like one side of it and it's double-sided. Oh, okay, Cheryl, thank you. Thanks. And then on these papers that I have that are one-sided, and I don't know, can you guys see? This is embossed with flowers. The papers that I have in here that are one-sided, and I don't mind white. I truly don't, but sometimes it's a little bit stark, I think. So one thing I do when I have paper that's just white like this, I have this fossilized amber, and I'm just gonna put some out. And this is the distressed oxide, not the archival ink, so it's water soluble. And I will just kind of smush it like that. Let it drip around. And I mean, you have to either dry it or wait for it to dry when you do this. But I'll probably use a, vintage photo or a ground espresso on it later, and it's just going to make it look even older and, yummier. No real rhyme or reason or anything to it. Just trying to get that stark whiteness. Ugh. Setting stuff over here to dry. Oh, and another thing that you can do, let's see if I have, I'm sure I do. Doesn't everybody always have some cellophane? Sometimes cellophane gives it a little bit of a different look. Somehow, if you put it in the cellophane and then put it over there, it's just a little bit different. It's a little bit more organic, maybe. You can kind of maintain the drops look with the cellophane. I don't remember where I saw this. Almost anything that I do, I love Kathleen Maurer. I've talked about her before. I think she's brilliant, and she's who I saw do this. She calls it smushing with the paper, but the cellophane thing I saw somebody else do, I think, and I can't remember who. So there we have it. Now the paper is just not, it's just not stark white. Ooh, Harvest Day. That's fun. I've got a colander of potatoes on my kitchen table that we are having today from our garden. Doesn't it feels good? I love this time of year when everything you're eating is, you know, fresh, homegrown. We eat a lot of fish. My husband catches fish a lot. We eat venison. Okay, so if you guys are, I don't know, squeamish about it, plug your ears for a second. But yesterday, he did the thing that you have to do with our meat chickens. And the cat was messing around, and I said, are the chickens out? And he said, no, it's slaughter day for the other chickens. And I don't want them to see that. Which I thought was hilarious. They don't need to see that. I'm not letting them out today. The layers, the girls. I thought it was funny. But yeah, this time of year we always have a lot. Oh, yum. Right now we are eating a lot of cucumbers. And we froze a whole bunch of bell peppers and squash and zucchini a couple weekends ago. See, it even went through to the other side, which I think looks pretty cool. Okay. So this is not completely dry, obviously, but I'm okay with it because I don't care if it smudges around even more. And then when I figure out the order, sometimes I do have to go in and kind of trim edges, you know. With this one, because it has that embossed raising part, I'm just going to take... Are they really, Linda? That is good to know because it's funny. Just this morning I was thinking about getting off my anti-inflammatory medication. You know, I'm like, I've been feeling pretty good. Maybe that's why. So I'm going to just try and lightly do this to pick up those flowers a little bit that are on this paper. So I don't know. I don't think I pay attention to the details like other people's processes. But I don't know that I do it the same every time as far as how I put a journal together. It just kind of depends on where I've started, like what I've started. Oh, yeah, my shoulder's been really good lately. I stopped going to physical therapy. With this one, having the, you know, the whole theme of yellow, obviously this is where I started. I have this receipt from the chicken auction here, too, that was yellow. And I thought I would use it. But I'm going to do, let's see, I want to do like a tag. And I have this yellow chenille here. And I also have these from the fabric samples. I had this whole section of yellow. Keeping in mind the teal thing now. I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. Oh, Cheryl, yeah. Anti-inflammatory meds are hard on a lot of different parts. A lot of different of our parts, right? Um, oh, that kind of has teal in it. So I'm going to go back to one of these. Just kind of cut it down and start making some. Let's see, I am 4.5, so let's do 4. Let's start making some embellishments here. If you guys missed in the beginning my other little journal I made with these cardboard things, I just, this size, I love it. I am loving it. Loving it. Let me grab my yellow doily too. I have this. Rutabaga. You can't say that without sounding like you're from the South. Rutabaga. I'm just gonna lightly get rid of this pinking sheared edge. So, yeah. Oh, well, I'm happy to hear that you're doing well, though. I had a friend that was born with one kidney. And so, yeah, from a young age, he had to watch it. I'm kind of loving these fabric swatch things that I have. They've been fun to incorporate into projects. I had them in the First Friday sale Friday, and I still have a lot of them left if anybody wants to play with them. You can message me. Just kind of fraying it out a little bit. There we go. So in this one, I took, let's see if I can find it. There's one. Yeah, and then I took all of the frayed bits off of there and stuck them right there. Love it. And I want to say, yeah, another tag with it. They've been fun. I've enjoyed playing with them. Cold weather veggie. It seems like it is to me too. Okay, on this side I'm going to take some of my paper scraps that I put out of reach for some crazy reason, and just kind of pick which one I'm going to use. I'm going to use this one because of the teal that we decided on for the inside cover. I'm going to put it on here. I feel discombobulated, y'all. I feel a little discombobulated. Not sure why. think I need to eat. But you know what? I always think I need to eat. So there's that. So I actually like turquoise and like a deep gold yellow, like a mustard color yellow, together really well. And I also like yellow and pink together. People were talking, or Nicole was asking about people's favorite colors. And you know, I find that because I never know how to answer that question, but I find that I have favorite color combinations, not necessarily favorite colors. I also like turquoise and orange together. That's a great color combination. I like purple and orange together. That's a great color combination. And purple and green is a great color combination too. I did a dresser. Was it a dresser or a table in purple and orange, and it sold really quickly. I don't know where my circle hole punch is, and I've been using this flat one. Ouch. It doesn't go through fabric as well. Alright, let's see. I think I want to use some of this for that is kind of wide. Hi, Pam. What about anybody else? Does anybody else have color combinations that they tend to use more than others? I always have to think about this. I think I like to make color combinations work that people, I did it the wrong way, that people don't think will work. That's part of my thing. I like the challenge of that. Oh, I had it right the first time, but I'm not changing it again. Oh, no, I didn't. This is right. I like the horizontal, piece to be on what I think of as the front of the tag so that I can put a pin in there if I want to. There we go. you guys, I have all of these stamps. I have all of these stamps. I need to put together some, you know, packages of stamps. Again, it was an auction thing. That right there is kind of teal looking. But I think that this guy collected stamps forever. There were a lot. I didn't get all of them, that's for sure. Oh, I like her. I like her a lot. I don't mind. On some of the other ones, I will get the stamp off, but I kind of like the look of this backing here. So let's see. I mean, it almost matches that perfectly. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I kind of thought that I would have some plum and stuff in this. That's why some of the papers I chose. But I definitely am feeling the teal a little bit more. My bedspread is mustard and teal in our bedroom, and our curtains are teal. And then I painted a dresser that is like teal to mustard with some kind of peachy pink color in there. Yeah, I like this, and I cannot lie. I'm not sure that's exactly how I had it before, but that's how it's going on there now. Yeah, these small little journals are fun, I think. Okay, I'm pretty sure that I have, you know, those collage strips. I'm pretty sure that I have the yellow ones. Let's see. Oh, Lord. Look at this, you guys. This is crazy. I have the big ones, but I like the little ones. You know, the smaller size. Well, at least for this project. That's kind of teal. Yeah, like this size. That has some yellow in it. I have to pull that. Oh, what do we got here? I see yellow. Yes, that is what I'm looking for. Should I be embarrassed? Should I be embarrassed about the state of my stuff here? That's yellowish. teal-ish. Oh, looky there. I was looking for these yesterday. Just get in here and stir your stuff up so that you can see what's been hiding underneath, right? There's yellow, the yellow bird. So remember how we were talking about how I fiddle fart? little bit more of an example of what that looks like. I like this too. Okay. Here we go. Because I saved these because I want to put them kind of on here. It is my timing drawer. I have two of them. And I found that when I had it all in the packages, I wasn't finding it, you know? And you can see that dumping it all into a drawer didn't necessarily solve that problem. I like that. That's the one. I'm just going to take this one. What time is it? So yeah, I'm just kind of, until it gets to a certain point, I just kind of use the stuff that I've earmarked for a particular journal, you know, color-wise, theme-wise, or whatever. And once I get to a certain point, I don't know, just intuitively, that's when I will start actually putting it together. And, you know, I know that some people have to be a little bit more methodical than that. I just have always kind of created in a way that is just unplanned and, you know, the fiddle fart method. There we go. So we figured out what I was going to do for my inside cover. I don't have any pockets or anything yet. And we figured out you know, made the white papers not so stark white. See, I do like the idea. Get rid of some of this. I'm trying. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Hey, Kathy. Central Standard. Yep. Thank you, Linda. Thanks, Debbie. I sometimes I sometimes feel like oh, what am I trying to say? As far as results go, oh, look at that cute. That'll be a cute little pocket, right? Um, when people ask me questions, I think I kind of feel sometimes like I should have a better answer for them on how I got there. But yeah, I just don't create that way. So I'm going to make this pocket just like it'll be for something pretty thin. Our tag probably won't fit in it, but we'll make another one that will. But yeah, this little doily was like made to go on this paper, right? Hey, Callie. It's huge too, Cheryl. I don't remember having ever used it, but can you guys see how big it is? This is the second flower I've lobbed off of it. I like those triangle things around too. Better answer than fizzle fart. You have to kind of speak the shell belt language to, you know. To understand me. I know. My poor husband. Almost 30 years, he's kind of got it down now. He's got it down pat. Sometimes I don't always think that it is the easiest way, but I get there in the end. Which actually, so last Sunday, it was last Sunday, because on Sunday evenings we have a Zoom in the Creative Club where we all get together and create together. And, oh, that's okay. That's okay. Linda, we were talking about the Hidden Spine journal. And I had done a step ahead on my signatures. I finally, last night, when I got up in the middle of the night, I realized what you were talking about. So it rolled around in there for almost a week, but I now understand how I'm going to fix the signatures. I had sewn them together without putting anything on to go into the actual cover. Okay, yeah, that's going to work good. That's going to be a cute little pocket, right? And for these pockets, these strips, I like to just cut them to where the, just cut them to where they fit and have just a little bit coming out, you know, especially on these little journals. That one might not be right for there, but I know I have a whole bunch of these in yellow too. I just can't find them. Let's see. I like the. This is a little bit teal-ish. Hey, Sue. And you guys, Anne's after me. Anne's Create and Share is after me. And she always does great things, I think. I'm just, crinkling it up so that the back will have some darks and lights. Sometimes things like this I think are fun to get wet, like we did with the paper smushing. I don't like him there. Oh yeah, that's cute. Cute, cute. Time is it? I do like him there, though. Let's see, does he need something under him? I think he does. Pardon me. This is Wild Honey. This is another good yellow. I just picked it up and bought it thinking it was vintage photo. It's not. Oh, here. What do we got here? This is the cover. Oh, this will make a good tag. That's what I'll save that for. Let's see here. Let me decide that was too wide. No, it's not too wide. Which would mean this one isn't too wide. There we go. And I definitely like a chunky journal with stuff sticking out everywhere. Don't know that that's the best. How about, this is the purpley color. Nope, I don't like that. This is the inside cover. I kind of like that. But I think I might like it more here. And I'm just going to do a baby strip. Just a baby strip of this. Oh my gosh, did you guys hear that? I'm like, I need to eat so bad I can't even tear fabric. But then my stomach just growled like on cue, huge. I apologize. I apologize if you heard that. More squareless rectangle. I kind of like that. You guys, what on earth? I do too. I like it that all layered up like that. I think I want this underneath here though. Like that. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see the lighter color one, but I feel like it made a bit of difference. Let's go for it. On the baby strip. I mean, I was like, wow, I can't even rip this fabric. And then my stomach went, feed me. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to go make me a sandwich. A sandwich. S-A-M-M-I-C-H. Years ago, my husband had a t-shirt that said, "Cool story, babe. Now make me a sandwich." And before you think that he's a real jerk, I'm the one that bought it because I thought it was so funny. Oh. Cool story, babe. Now make me a sandwich. I feel like, no, it's good. It's good. I'm overthinking it at this point. Just get it on there. There's like a sweet spot in overthinking versus uh, taking your time. You know, does anybody else find that? Like, we definitely want to take our time in some things and not rush. But in other things, you have to just kind of know when you're stalling. You're just stalling. That little pocket. Got this, our tag. Not doing too bad. Let's see, what else? I like this. This, it's just like a ribbon. It has the texture of a ribbon. Oh, I sure felt like I put a bunch of stuff down here. Oh, we have this flower. That is a big bouquet. That might be a little bit big. Let's see. Do I have any more? I know I do. I just don't know if I have them right here. I'm like, one of those little envelopes. Those like little bitty envelopes. Maybe right here. And then like do a wraparound type of situation. Oh my gosh. My drawers collapsed. Oh, sorry guys. This is actually not what I was looking for. It's an envelope that I've cut in half. Because I'm like, this almost. So it's a little bit. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get that to rip. Yeah. Because I'm so weak. Chop, chop, chop. Roman meal bread. Gosh. The thing is that I think yesterday, I don't think I ate, I do okay when I eat regularly. When I don't, like, it's almost always the second day that's worse. Does anybody else find that? Like, if I didn't eat great yesterday, I had a sandwich and Oreos. And so, like, today is the day that I'm paying for it. It's one of those, I think it's kind of like an ADD thing where you're like, it just would take way too much time to make myself something to eat. I have to get myself in the mindset that it's more important to take the time to eat food. You'd think I'd be, skinny as a rail. But my body's holding on to every bit it gets. Okay, so let's see. I am thinking, what else? This stinking bouquet started all of this. Oh, that's kind of a... I like it better this way. I know. And when I eat better and like intentionally move my body, and it's better for your mental health, all of the things, not just, your physical health. It's just not cut very well. Once I get it all together, it'll be better. Okay. When I was thinking that I would be able to wrap this around. To kind of tie it together. Don't want that. Let's see, would it be better like this? Of course, it would have to. Just fold it all kinds of way. Oh, Nicole, thank you. Thank you, friend. I like the idea of it. It's just that I can't seem to get it to kind of chomp off where I want it to chomp off at. This is from the it's Tim Holtz, and it's called Old Wallpaper, I think. And it actually has a texture like wallpaper, so it is resilient. All this folding and stuff I'm doing to it is fine. Okay, that might be it right there. I feel like I like that. Well, I didn't like this thing right here looks like like you can't see that it's a bottom of a bouquet. I like it right here. I'm gonna real quick before I lose it. Before I lose it. I'm not doing this side just yet because as I was doing that, 3 minutes. I was thinking that it would be awful cool if this was one of those that you tucked. Of course, I already glued that down. But like, if I cut this a little bit short and then made it to where it tucked right there so that this was glued down, it would be like a secret journaling spot. You know what I mean? So if I cut it to about like right here, meow. Thank goodness for this pattern because I don't cut straight. I definitely like to try and do different layouts if possible. So there, then this will tuck under there. Okay, you guys, refresh your page because Anne is on right now. If you want to catch me next week, I am live every Thursday doing a journal in progress, and this one might be the journal in progress. So refresh your page, and Anne's Create and Share is up right now. That's about it. That's about it, guys. It's been fun. And thank you, Nicole. Thank you so much for, like, yellow is just not a color I reach for, and I am loving this so much. All right, you guys, I will. Oh, and tomorrow night is the Patchwork of Friendship, so you definitely want to tune in for that. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.